I'm taking you onto a project today where thinking outside of the box saved a customer $20,000.
Yeah, we're going to be transforming your yard, aren't we?
That's right.
We are going to save you tens of thousands of dollars instead of rebuilding this retaining wall.
Yep.
We're going to bring this slope in.
I'm going to stop my patio and we see some porch falling into the woods.
Yeah.
Sometimes people automatically fall into this belief that they have to reinstall what is already in place, but oftentimes what's already there is a failed design or inadequate for their updated needs and their circumstances. I'm here with the customer. So now that we're done, what do you think about from where we started, the concept we started with, which is kind of unusual? We didn't rebuild your retaining wall. What we focused on was eliminating the need for a retaining wall, but cutting your budget in nearly half by doing so.
I absolutely love it. My husband and I both love it. We feel like we killed two birds with one stone. Not only did we save this area of our home and the retaining wall, but we also gained a backyard, which is going to add significant value to our home. So we're very pleased with that. We got a good 20 feet here of extra backyard by about 100 feet long, which is massive. We have a wonderful slope that my son will be able to use in the winter to go sledding. I couldn't ask for better. It worked out really well.
Every time that you go out to view a project, I want you to train yourself to automatically generate 3 unique options for that particular site. The first will typically be just reinstalling what has already been done. You're going to evaluate the existing design, see its strengths, look at its flaws, and then give an estimate, generate a quote to redo that project. The second option is going to usually be a modification of the original design, with improvements and with changes. So all of the weaknesses, all of the flaws of that original design are going to be eliminated and the project's going to be updated. That's option 2. The third option is going to be something completely unique. It should have absolutely no reflection of what is already in place.
All right. I want to say hats off to your guys. They work very well together. They're very efficient. They're very professional. They've made a giant amount of progress in 2 days. Yesterday they had just an unbelievable amount of dirt to shift, and they worked like clockwork doing it all day until it was done.
Well, I think part of the success is our new operator we have.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He's your new operator.
He's sitting on my operator.
Oh, hey, how did you get in there?
That's your boy.
That's outrageous.
How
I hope
how
you're
old is
paying
he?
him. He's 8.
He's 8
His
years
name is
old. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Look at him go. He's moving soil. I love it. Tim was saying he was out here for an hour and a half watching the guys work.
You watch them constantly, and I'm the same. You know, I've had to take PTO off work this week because I've just been watching them work. You can't not watch it.
That is
Great
awesome.
entertainment.
When you learn to look at a project and give 3 unique options, you open the door to possibilities for yourself as a contractor and possibilities for the customer to be able to potentially afford a project that may otherwise be out of their reach. The unfortunate truth is these customers purchased a home in the middle of winter. The backyard was covered in snow and they had no idea of understanding what their backyard actually looked like. When springtime came around, what they found was they had a backyard filled with failing retaining walls. That's where the 3 option rule came in. We looked at the existing retaining walls and priced those out. The project sum came to over $40,000. When we came to the third option, that's when we had the golden ticket. The idea was instead of installing retaining walls at all, we're going to eliminate every retaining wall on the site. And instead, we're going to create gentle slopes. We're also going to import enough fill soil that we can give this customer a flat yard off from the back of their deck for the first time ever.
Yeah, because what we really want to do is we want to level this whole backyard off. And then as we come to the tree line, we're going to create a slope going down right to the toe of the tree line.
When you compare and contrast the cost on a price per square foot for an engineered retaining wall, because the walls would have had to been 7 to 8 feet tall, engineering geogrid reinforcement in the soil, permits through the city, the cost would have been almost double of what I could do for just bringing in structural fill soil and grading it over the site and creating gentle hills down into their backyard. Instead of having a retaining wall that they would never see, what they did get was a flat backyard, a sliding hill that we installed for their kids that they could safely go down and have a path going into the woods, $21,000 extra in their pocket, and they got to keep their house. Win-win situation for the customer. You're gonna land more accounts. That's all I want from each and every one of you. Status quo doesn't work nowadays. It just doesn't work. God bless. Take care.